We'll call the regular meeting of the Upshur County Commission to order. We'll begin with a moment of silent meditation and prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, at this time we will have the reading of the minutes of the June 27, 2013 Upshur County Commission meeting. Morning, Jackie.
Good morning. The County Commission of Upshur County, West Virginia held their regular meeting at the Courthouse Annex on Thursday, June 27, 2013 at 9 a.m. Donnie Taney called the meeting to order. There were present Donnie Taney Commissioner, J.C. Rafferty Commissioner, Troy Brady Commissioner, Megan Pomeroy County Administrator, and Jacqueline Dinklocker Secretary. The meeting began with a moment of silent meditation and prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. All motions passed unanimously unless otherwise stated. After reading of the minutes on motion by J.C. Rafferty, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved the regular meeting minutes of June 13, 2013 as submitted. After reading of the minutes on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved the special meeting minutes of June 19, 2013 as submitted. Excelsior Community Building representatives appeared before the Commission to discuss needed repairs to the building. Megan Pomeroy provided a review/status report on the history of lease agreements and/or parties responsible for maintenance of the building. The building is used as an Upshur County polling place. Currently, the Sand Run Church leases the building on a month-to-month basis with no apparent maintenance agreement in place. Necessary repairs include window replacements and roof repairs due to leaks. Donnie Taney advised the representatives that the Commission will request the Maintenance Department to look at the roof to determine the scope of work involved and advised the San Run representatives to communicate with Delegate Bill Hamilton from the West Virginia Legislature, House of Delegates, and/or West Virginia Senate member Clark Barnes to explore the option of getting community partnership grant funds to assist with cost of the repairs. After discussion on motion by J.C. Rafferty, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved Freedom Bank, First Community Bank, J.C. Morgan Chase Bank, Premier Bank, and Progressive Bank as county depositories for fiscal year 2013-2014. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Donnie Taney, the Commission approved the reappointments of Robert Skinner and J.C. Rafferty to the Corridor H Authority. The appointments are for 4-year terms. After discussion on motion by J.C. Rafferty, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved the appointments/reappointments of the following as Upshur County Development Authority Board members: Bryson Van Nostrand, Jay Martin, Curtis Wilkerson, Tom Shaw, Barry Pritz, and Lori Meadows. Appointments are effective July 1st, 2013 through June 30, 2016. Donnie Taney provided a review of the resignation of Roy Moss as board member of the Buchanan Upshur Airport Authority and the letter of interest from Derek Long to fill the vacant position. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved the resignation of Roy Moss and the appointment of Derek Long. Mr. Long's term will expire June 30, 2014. Donnie Taney reviewed the fiscal year 2013-2014 wage and salary schedule for employees under the direction and control of the Upshur County Commission. Megan Pomeroy advised that the payroll information included in the agenda required amendment as follows: Rebecca Becky Phillips, EMS, fiscal year 2013, rate $20.85, fiscal year 13-14, rate $21.68. Percent of increase is 4%, and the adjustment for Carol Dean, E911 Communications Center, fiscal year 12-13, rate $19.65, fiscal year 13-14, rate $20.04, increase 2%. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved the pay rates with amendments as discussed. The Commission discussed the relocation of the Upshur County office of the Lewis Upshur Braxton Community Corrections. Megan Pomeroy provided a review of the request to lease a building that is located at 31 North Spring Street in Buchanan. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved and authorized the President to sign the lease agreement with Jason L. Queen, member manager, Q4 Holdings, LLC, in the amount of $700 monthly, effective June 24, 2013. The lease period is July 1, 2013 through June 30, 2014. Megan Pomeroy provided a review of the American Fidelity Assurance Section 125 Flexible Benefit Plan Adoption Agreement. After discussion on motion by J.C. Rafferty, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved and authorized the President to sign the agreement. The Commission reviewed the following four-year information items. Number one, Upshur County Sheriff's Financial Statement, period ending May 2013. Number two, Upshur County Deputy Sheriff Association, notification of change in Upshur County Civil Service Commission Board. Number three, NACO, Prescription Drug Discount Card Program, May 2013 report. Number four, Records Management and Preservation Board Grant Agreement, awarded $12,000 for grant period July 1, 2013 through June 30, 2014. Number five, correspondence from DEP, reappointment of Randy Hoffman to the Upshur County Solid Waste Authority Board of Directors, effective July 1, 2013 through June 30, 2014. Number six, Upshur County Communication Center reports as listed. Number seven, agendas and or notices of meetings as listed. Number eight, meeting minutes and or financial reports as listed. Number nine, meetings as listed. Number 10, appointments needed or upcoming as listed. Amanda Hayes, Mike Alkire, and Linda Wolf, Relay for Life Committee representatives, appeared before the Commission and provided a review of Relay for Life activities on July 26 and 27, 2013. Ms. Hayes read the Relay for Life proclamation, which calls on Upshur County individuals, families, businesses, schools, service organizations, churches, and neighbors to unite in the fight against cancer, to honor cancer survivors, and to remember those who we have lost to cancer. The proclamation designates July 2013 as Relay for Life Month in Upshur County. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved and authorized the Commission to sign the proclamation. Rich Clemens, Buchanan Upshur Airport Authority Board member, appeared before the Commission to request assistance with grant application draws. Mr. Clemens advised that the Airport Authority is working toward getting someone trained/certified to complete the grants in the future. In the meantime, Mr. Clemens is requesting assistance from Terry Jo Bennett due to her previous training in the grant draw computer program. Miss Bennett advised that the time requirement would be a few hours and she would be able to fit it into her schedule. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved and authorized Ms. Bennett to assist the grant application draws on a limited basis until the Airport Authority has a representative trained in the program. At 10:05 a.m. on motion by J.C. Rafferty, second by Troy Brady, the Commission entered executive session per West Virginia Code 6-9A-4 to review applications for the position of Assistant County Administrator. Present were Donnie Tenney, J.C. Rafferty, Troy Brady, and Megan Pomeroy. The Commission returned to open session at 10:55 a.m. No decisions were made in executive session. Megan Pomeroy provided a review of qualifications and background information of applicant Jennifer Dinklow in the position for the position of Assistant County Administrator. After discussion on motion by J.C. Rafferty, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved the employment of Jennifer Dinklow as Assistant County Administrator with an effective date of July 8, 2013 at the annual salary of $38,500 to increase to $40,000 after satisfactory 6-month review, and that's copy included. Note, Tenney and Rafferty for, Brady against. And I apologize if I messed up your name.
You did it perfectly.
Rick Edwards, Upshur County resident and former Park Board member, provided an update on the status of the Upshur County Recreation Park pool facility. The pool facility is currently closed due to maintenance issues. However, Mr. Edwards advised that the Mountain Cap Lunch Program is still operating. Mr. Edwards also advised that the County Roads Transit is maintaining the transportation schedule with pickup and drop-off points located at the Stockert Youth Center, Valley Green Apartments, and the County Pool Facility. Pool information and updates can be found on Facebook/Upshur County Swimming Pool website. Mr. Edwards commented that there is a need for a new pool in Upshur County due to the age and economic feasibility of repairs of the current one. Donnie Tenney advised that parts have been ordered and hopes that the pool will be up and running soon. Mr. Edwards also noted that there are openings on the Upshur County Recreation Park Advisory Board and urged county residents to participate. The commission approved all invoices for payment. The commission approved all vacation orders. The commission approved the following settlements as listed. The commission approved the following exonerations and/or refunds as listed. The commission approved the following requests for time out of office as listed. With no further business, on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by J.C. Rafferty, the commission meeting adjourned at 11:55 a.m.
Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes as read? If not, I'll ask for a motion that be approved as such.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, well, and I would like to welcome on behalf of the commission, Jennifer,
Thank
our
you.
first meeting of the Upshur County Commission. And we wish you well and welcome aboard.
Thank you all for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Okay, our first scheduled appointment is at 9:30, and so we will go down through our items for discussion, action, possible approval. And the first be approval of 50-cent hourly pay raise for Michael D. Miller, Animal Control Officer, pursuant to budget discussions and achievement of the CAET and Humane Officer certification. Change in title to Upshur County Humane Officer. Do we have a motion that we approve that recommendation?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. There you go, Michael, you're our Humane Officer now.
Thank you.
Next item, approval of West Virginia Community Corrections Grant and signatures on accompanying paperwork, grant number 14-CC-15, in the amount of $247,495. Grant period July 1, 13 through June 30, 14. Megan, would you like to elaborate on that?
Sure. This is the community correction grant that we have received in the past. It's for the Lewis, as it says, or it doesn't say there, Lewis Upshur Braxton Community Corrections Program. It is the same amount that they received last year, and so it's basically just a continuation of that program.
Okay.
We have to approve the president signing it.
Yes.
So we
This is, I think, the initial paperwork that received. So this is just for your approval, and then any further paperwork.
This is
and
just
adult-
notification of approval.
Correct.
We don't need any action.
You do need to sign the paperwork.
Oh, okay.
I'll
All
move
right.
that the president be authorized to sign the grant request.
Do you have a second to that?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next is approve and signature of VAWA grant project number 12-VAW-020, approved funding for $30,000. Grant period July 1, 13 through June 30, 14.
And this, again, is a continuation of a program that we already have. Again, same amount this year, and this is for the Upshur County STOP team to improve criminal justice systems response to domestic violence, stalking, dating violence. So again, this is just for your approval to sign the paperwork.
Okay, we'll need a motion to approve and authorize the president to sign the documents.
So moved.
I'll second it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Community Participation Grant Resolution and Contract Approval for $10,000 for the Upshur County Disabled American Veterans Chapter 36.
This is one that we have been awarded, and we just need your signature on the contract to finalize all of that paperwork, and then they'll be able to start making those improvements to their community building.
Okay, we have a motion then to authorize the president to sign any and all documents pertaining to this grant.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I just have a question. When will the money come in? Will it, as soon as the grant is signed, or will it some future date?
With the community participation grants, generally, they start doing the work, and then we turn in a request for reimbursement with a
Right.
copy of the invoice and payment and all of that.
Okay.
So it's really a reimbursement after they pay.
This will be a good one to track
Yeah.
from the date of approval to the date the
Right.
money actually arrives.
Yeah.
Because usually it's been up to 9 months to a year
Right.
sometimes between
Right.
approval.
And sometimes if they don't have all the paperwork, then you have to ask for an
Extension.
extension of it, and so it. Okay, next is discussion and approval of updated Lewis Upshur Animal Control Facility forms, volunteer application form, and spay-neuter assistance voucher.
So this is, as it indicates, there's two separate forms here. One is a volunteer form. This came about because the volunteer form was sort of a generic one, and they were using, well, sometimes it would be the same form for both community corrections and animal control. So I asked Jan, the director of the facility, to let me know if she wanted to make any other changes besides, specifying what program it's for. So this is just some more detailed information that would be helpful for her when a volunteer comes in to the facility to work with the animals. So it's just a little bit more detailed compared to the other form that will help her in setting up the volunteer program.
And I know that many of our volunteers are students from the West Virginia Wesleyan College, and just for purposes of tracking, would it be appropriate maybe to, if students are from the college, that be noted on the form so that Jan can indicate that, at least have knowledge that these folks probably during the summer months
Absolutely.
would not be available for volunteer work unless they're local students that attend the college.
I can absolutely add that.
Thank you.
Maybe along those lines, it might be good, since we do have a lot of animal rescue groups, maybe just a place that would say organization affiliated with, and then that would be applicable to West Virginia Wesleyan College students and also the rescue group that they're working with. And that way we would know how many different rescue groups and how many are working with each one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
With that being said, then do we have a motion to approve the new forms? And
So moved.
Second.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Discussion and approval of board appointment to James W. Curry Advisory Board. Letter of interest by Irvin B. Lake.
This is something that had been on the agenda before, and you asked me to check with the board to see if they had reviewed it. And at their last board meeting, they did review his application to be on the board. They did not have a quorum, but everybody that was present at the meeting supports him and would accept him as a board member.
Okay. Do we have a motion then to approve his appointment to the board?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And we have a copy of our communication comm center reports, monthly calls, summary, record, monthly cat and dog warden report, building permits. All kind of good information there for your reading pleasure.
We did have a request from one of the media representatives. I don't know that we can address it the way in which he requested. Is it possible to enlarge the print for the
Of the
The
agenda.
building permit?
building permits?
Oh.
Is it possible to?
I'm sure that's possible. It may just go on to 2 pages then, but I'm sure that's possible.
Probably he's approaching, he's past middle age now, and I'm certain that
We do
small
everything we
print-
can to accommodate those that are.
Yes, under the
Well, that's
Americans with Disabilities Act, possibly.
Well, along
I'll
with
make a
that,
note of it.
along with that request, and my advice would be that even though it's going to take a little bit more ink, we use both sides of the paper, and that way we won't have an additional sheet of paper to reduce the cost of government.
I think that's a
And
great suggestion.
I'm sure that'll be an agreement there too. Okay, so we have 5 minutes to our next. Do we have anything else, Megan? That
No, not that I can think of.
okay, well, we have Jewel Fisher from the West Virginia Professional Women's Club for the West Virginia Professional Women's Week proclamation at 9:30. So we will take a little 5-minute recess.
Jewel.
Okay, our next item on the agenda is Jewel Fisher with the West Virginia Professional Women's Club for a West Virginia Professional Women's Week proclamation. Morning, Jewel, and all the ladies you brought with you.
Good morning.
Morning.
I've got my entourage, I think's what they're called. This week, Saturday, is our our West Virginia Professional Women's State Convention held here in Buchanan, which we're privileged to have it here. And I have a proclamation for you all to sign. It's whereas working women constitute 72 million, or almost half of the nation's workforce, and strive to serve their communities, their states, and their nation in professional, civic, and cultural capacities. And whereas women-owned businesses account for 1/3 of all U.S. business in the country and provide employment for 1 out of every 4 U.S. workers. Whereas working women should be applauded for their contributions to the workplace and the financial stability of their families, especially during the economic downturn, when more women have become their family's breadwinner. And whereas the major goal of professional women is to promote equity for all women and to help create better conditions for working women through the study and advocacy of social, educational, and economic issues impacting women in the workplace. And whereas since 2009, West Virginia Professional Women's Week has honored the contributions of working women and employers who support working women and their families. Now, therefore, we, the County Commissioners of Upshur County, West Virginia, by the authority vested in us, do hereby proclaim July 7th through the 13th, 2013, West Virginia Professional Women's Week. This event is sponsored by the West Virginia Professional Women's Club, and I urge all citizens, businesses, and community organizations in Buchanan and Upshur County, West Virginia, to join this salute to working women. Encourage and promote the celebration of the achievements of all working women as they contribute daily to our economic, civic, and cultural goals and livelihood. Given under my hand is an official seal of the Upshur County Commission. This is the 11th day of July 2013. Donnie R. Tenney, President.
Do we have a motion to approve the proclamation as read?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. If you ladies would like to come up, and we're always glad to have somebody stand behind us that makes us look good. Okay, our next scheduled appointment is at 9:45 Buchanan Upshur Airport Authority concerning loan renewal and signatory designation. So we will take another 7-minute break, recess, while we're waiting on them. Get it rolling. Okay, it's 9:45, and we have with us today Phil Loftus from the Buchanan Upshur Airport Authority concerning loan renewal and signatory designation. If you'd like to step right up to the podium, sir, we will give you the mic.
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Glad to be here to talk to you. The Airport Authority, about 10 years ago, established a line of credit with Progressive Bank here in town. And the renewal period on that has expired. It expires actually on the 14th of July. The bank has gone through its initial steps to make sure we're authorized to renew the loan, and it's the authority's desire to do that. The total amount of indebtedness right now is $292,000, approximately $300. It is on a line of credit of $300,000. We have not been paying much in way of principal, but over the life history of the line of credit, it has gone up and gone down and so forth. And we're in the process, have been for the last year or so, getting to the point where we can make a reasonable plan to pay down not just this debt, but the other two items that we have outstanding as well. So I would ask your support. The terms that they're offering us is an interest rate of 3.95% for the next 5-year period. They want to do a 5-year renewal instead of a 10-year renewal. I'm not exactly sure why, but I'm guessing it has to do with their prediction as to what the interest rates are going to do over the next few years.
Changing market
Right.
fluctuations.
Right. So, and there is, although they initially had told us that there would be no closing costs, that now they're saying that because they're changing the term of the loan, that there will be a $375 cost associated with that, which of course the authority will cover. So that's the basics. The last loan was signed by 3 individuals. I believe it was Kenny Davidson, Willie Parker, and Bill Wellings. Well, Kenny's no longer on the commission, Willie's no longer here, and Bill is deceased. So we would like to, it's my recommendation that we expand that pool and include all 4 of the executive members of the authority, plus at least 1 or 2 people from the commission. My recommendation would be the president of the commission and Megan. That way we've got enough folks who can intervene if necessary to make sure that the loan gets processed properly over time. It took me several months to get access to be authorized by the bank to act on behalf of the authority after Bill was passed on. So I would hope that we wouldn't get in that boat again. So what I need from you at this point is simply a motion that would be recorded in your minutes that approves us to continue this relationship and this debt instrument that we have with Progressive Bank, and that designates the folks that I've mentioned as authorized to administer the loan on behalf of the authority and the commission.
Okay, and the 4 folks that you mentioned, you'll get Megan their names so we can...
Yes.
And then myself and as president and Megan as county administrator.
Right.
And we have
The names would be myself as treasurer, Rich Clemens as secretary, Tom O'Neill, and Bill
Thomas.
Those are the 4.
Okay. Okay, do we have a motion to approve that request?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Phil. Have a good one now.
I'll get you the minutes. Usually she has already like next week or something, but I'll get you to them.
Okay. I'll let them know that they're
Okay. Did someone say something?
Yes.
Oh. Who made that motion? Who seconded?
I made it.
JC made it?
And I second it.
Okay. Well, that's what we have on the agenda. Is there any information you need to disseminate to us, Megan, or?
I don't believe so. The pool's up and running again after the issues with the pump, and they're fixing the boiler today, I believe.
Well, good.
So
We're
should be in
good to
good
go.
shape for the rest of the summer.
Were they able to reschedule the swim meet, or have they rescheduled it, do you know?
I believe, I don't remember. I have to double check on that. I think that they had talked about maybe moving to Wesleyan, but I don't think that pool was big enough. So I'm not sure if they rescheduled or if they just had to cancel.
Well, it is a opportunity, for economic benefits to the community. We like to support those things.
We do what we can, don't we? Okay, you gentlemen have any reports of meetings that?
No, I was attended the dedication of the Tom Dunn Memorial Highway yesterday, and it was a very fitting affair, paying tribute to Tom Dunn, who had dedicated much to this county and its residents. It's very fitting memorial.
Appreciate all his work, contributions to the community. Okay, well, we've got lots of paperwork to do, so we will work on our paperwork.